So we're here at Renesas, and we were just talking to Tim, and he was telling us a little bit about the demo that they have set up here at the booth. Tim, why don't you tell us what we're looking at?
Absolutely. So Tim Dry, Smart Grid Manager and Smart Energy Manager, and with me is Lance Zeng, who's the brains behind this great demo that we have here. So we're showing a combination of technologies here, basically for energy management, home automation, all tied in with smart grid, smart energy. We have a PC that's really just the GUI center for driving the various components we have in the house, which are all connected via a Zigbee network, a Zigbee low data rate, low power wireless. We're running Zigbee Pro Stack, Smart Energy 1.0 on top. And Lance, why don't you, let's start with the lighting perhaps, if we can focus on one of the rooms here, perhaps this room here. Sure. And Lance is driving the GUI here. Maybe we'll show a little bit more of that. So there's various rooms which he has a floor plan for here, and each room has 4 LED lighting, and we can set the mood. We can have a red, blue, green, white, and drive those. Again, all wirelessly controlled. And then if we move to the heating, perhaps you can just zoom in on the GUI here.
Yeah, this you can, that's a floor plan of the house.
Yep.
And we can pick one room, turn on the fan, and you will see the furnace motor speed is ramped up here. It's 1500 RPM. So I can turn on another room. So you will see the speed will go up to 3000 RPM.
Yep.
Yes, so we're to drive the heating to the different rooms. We're driving the motor in the fan there, but also in each room there is a thermostat, which is what this panel is here if I point to it. Each room has a thermostat, again wirelessly connected via Zigbee, and this also is controlling a solenoid which is in, if we can get to that under the roof here, a little flapper valve, which can you enable that? Just flip it one way or the other. If you just watch this little disc, it will flip in a second here. There we go. So we can control the heat of the different rooms, and if we were watching the RPM on the fan here, you can see that would also change for the different rooms. Why we're using energy, we can monitor that with a meter, obviously electricity meter here.
Yep.
And that is also fed back to the GUI, so we can see basically our energy usage. And in the case of demand response, we could see what sort of we're paying, how much we're paying, whether it's peak or off peak. And actually, if it's critical, we can receive messages from a utility, and we could automatically disable some of the features. What are we missing? We haven't talked about the street light. The street light here, big thing overlooking the top here. That is also part of the demo, and there is actually a Zigbee, wireless Zigbee to a PLC, power line carrier, communications technology to control that LED street light.
And you said theoretically this could all be controlled from someone's mobile phone as well.
Absolutely. We could add other technologies to this. We could add Wi-Fi, for example, or GPRS, and either all through the PC or through another gateway, the meter into the system here. The meter today has Zigbee. We have some big plans to keep evolving this great demo by adding electric car, perhaps, a model of electric car.
I see you've already got the hair dryer over there for the heating.
Yes, exactly, yes. Yeah. A furnace. And on the top here is a static display. We do have solar panels added. They're not active at the moment, they're static, but we have a device actually that does the DC to AC conversion, an inverter.
And here in each room, these are sensors?
Yes, there's a temperature sensor. So each piece of hardware you're seeing there comes from Renesas. They're all showcasing our products, microcontrollers, be it low power, 8-bit, 16-bit microcontroller with flash, peripherals, LCD controller, or something a bit more high powered like a 32-bit RISC V850 in this meter here, which has enough headroom and processing power to do the networking processing.
And this is the user interface?
Yes, the display is running here, but it's not actually doing the control at this second. But this would be perhaps in the house, an in-home display showing the energy.
So can go back and access our in-home display. See the actual energy consumption and also the rates from utility company.
So it's a very, very green technology then. It's basically, this is the kind of setup you'd need if you wanted to have a green home.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, all of this is ready to be deployed, and actually is deployed in some companies, the meters for sure. Some of the standards are still being worked out by the industry en masse. Zigbee, for example, is going through a few changes. The power line carrier is also going through a few changes, but basically the core technology is ready to run, and you could deploy this today to do something by yourself without the use of a utility, perhaps. And some of the other bigger companies are doing that, Google, for example. So that's our smart home. So we're going to plan to add security to this. Yeah.
Great.
Do you have other questions?
No, that was good. So smart home, and that was a demo from Renesas.